Have you ever wondered why your financial goals for the new year seem to always fall through? You're not alone. Many of us start the year with the best intentions, ready to take on the world and improve our financial health. But as the months roll by, those goals often fall by the wayside, replaced by the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Perhaps it's because we set the bar too high, or maybe we just don't know how to navigate the complexities of personal finance. But here's the good news: it doesn't have to be this way. With the right guidance and a little bit of determination, we can turn those financial dreams into reality, transforming our lives in the process. So, are you ready to make this new year different? Stick around and we'll reveal the secrets to setting and achieving your financial goals for the new year. Why should you set financial goals for the new year? Well, let's take a moment to explore this critical question. Imagine setting off on a journey with no clear destination. You're at the mercy of the wind and the waves, with no control over where you end up. That's what life is like without financial goals. On the other hand, having financial goals is like having a compass, a map, and a destination in mind. It gives you direction, control, and a sense of purpose. The most significant benefit of setting financial goals is achieving financial stability. With a clear picture of your income, expenses, savings, and investments, you can make informed decisions that will prevent financial stress. You'll know where your money is going, and you'll be able to manage your cash flow effectively. Moreover, financial goals lead to financial independence. This is the freedom to make life choices without being overly stressed about the financial impact. It means being able to afford the things you want, like a new car or a dream vacation, without going into debt. It also means having enough savings and investments to support yourself in the future, even if you lose your source of income. Another important aspect of financial goals is their impact on overall life satisfaction. Studies have shown that people who have clear financial goals are happier and more satisfied with their lives. They feel more in control, less stressed, and more optimistic about the future. They also tend to have better relationships and overall health. So as we embark on this new year, let's not just think about the money we want to make. Let's think about the life we want to live. Let's set financial goals that reflect our values, our dreams, and our aspirations. Let's use our money as a tool to build the life we desire. Financial goals are not just about money. They are about the life you want to live. So what are some common financial goals you might consider for the new year? As we step into this fresh new year, there are a number of financial goals that you might want to consider. We all have different circumstances, aspirations, and life stages. So remember that these are just examples, and your goals should be tailored to your individual situation. First off, a great goal to consider is saving for a vacation. After a year of hard work, you deserve to treat yourself to a getaway, whether it's a tropical beach, a city break, or a quiet countryside retreat. Setting aside a small portion of your income each month can make this dream a reality without causing financial strain. Next up, paying off debt. This is a common goal, and for good reason. Debt can be a source of stress and can hinder your financial progress. Whether it's credit card debt, a personal loan, or student loans, chipping away at your debt can free up your income for other goals and give you peace of mind. Then there's the big one: saving for retirement. It might seem far off, but the sooner you start, the better off you'll be. Compounding interest works wonders over long periods of time, so even small contributions early on can grow into a substantial nest egg. Another common goal is setting up an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a safety net can make unexpected expenses, like car repairs or medical bills, less of a blow. A good rule of thumb is to aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. And finally, you might consider investing. Whether it's in stocks, bonds, real estate, or even starting your own business, investing can be a powerful way to grow your wealth and achieve financial independence. Remember, these are just examples. Your financial goals should be as unique as you are. Maybe you're planning to buy a house, start a family, or go back to school. Whatever your dreams are, setting clear and realistic financial goals is the first step to making them come true. Remember, your financial goals should be specific to you and your life. Now that you have some ideas about what your financial goals might be, how do you go about achieving them? Well, the answer may seem daunting, but it's actually simpler than you might think. It's all about breaking down the process into manageable steps. First and foremost, let's start with setting a budget. This might seem like a basic step, but it's crucial to your financial success. Your budget is your financial blueprint, outlining where your money comes from and where it goes. It's the foundation upon which your financial goals are built. To create a budget, first, list out all your sources of income. Next, list out all your expenses, both fixed and variable. Your fixed expenses include things like rent or mortgage payments, car payments, and utility bills. Your variable expenses, on the other hand, include things like grocery bills, entertainment expenses, and your morning coffee runs. Once you've listed everything out, subtract your expenses from your income. The goal is to have a positive number at the end, meaning you're spending less than you're earning. Next, we move on to tracking expenses. This is where you'll really start to see where your money is going. There are countless apps and tools out there designed to help you track your spending. Use these tools to categorize your spending and identify areas where you might be overspending. Perhaps you're spending more on dining out than you realized, or maybe your monthly subscription services are adding up. Once you identify these areas, you can start to make changes and reallocate that money towards your financial goals. Now let's talk about debt. If you're like most people, you probably have some form of debt, whether it's a mortgage, student loans, or credit card debt. Paying down debt can be a major financial goal, and it's an important one. Start by listing out all your debts, including the interest rate and minimum monthly payment for each. Then, make a plan to pay down your debt. You might choose to tackle the debt with the highest interest rate first, or you might decide to pay off the smallest debt first to gain some momentum. Either way, the key is to make consistent payments and avoid accruing more debt. Lastly, remember to regularly review and adjust your financial plan as needed. Life happens, and your financial situation can change. Maybe you got a new job with a higher salary, or perhaps an unexpected expense came up. It's important to be flexible and adjust your plan as necessary to stay on track towards your financial goals. Achieving your financial goals is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Take one step at a time. And remember, every small step you take towards your financial goals is a step in the right direction. You've got this. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed today. We've journeyed through the significance of setting financial goals, explored some common objectives, and learned the steps to achieving them. As we draw a close on this enlightening discussion, let's revisit our key takeaways. We started by understanding the essence of financial goals. They're not just about amassing wealth, but more about creating a secure, fulfilling future. They provide direction, help us stay focused, and foster a sense of responsibility towards our finances. Then, we touched on some common financial goals that many of us share: saving for retirement, paying off debt, creating an emergency fund, buying a home, or funding our children's education. These are all worthy endeavors that require careful planning and disciplined execution. Next, we dove into the steps to achieve these financial objectives. The first step is to articulate your goals clearly. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This is the smart way to goal setting. Once you've defined your goals, it's time to create a plan. This includes budgeting, investing, and monitoring your progress regularly. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, consistent efforts that add up over time. And finally, we talked about the importance of staying committed to your financial goals. Challenges will come. There may be setbacks, but it's crucial to stay the course, be patient, and maintain your focus on the end goal. As we wrap up, remember this: your financial goals are deeply personal. They reflect your dreams, your values, and your vision for your future. So don't be swayed by what others are doing. Focus on what's important to you. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with setting clear and achievable financial goals. So start now and make this new year your most prosperous yet.